The project is about the traceability of the COVID vaccine. The traceability here means that we can track and trace the vaccine COVID along the supply chain. The beginning of the supply chain, it begins when the COVID vaccine come out from the airport, and then it transfer to the warehouse of the centralized warehouse in the supply chain, and then it's distributed to the other hospitals across Thailand. Then it goes to the community hospitals, and then it's been injected to the people around the cities and community. The traceability in supply chains begin when we track and trace product of the COVID-19 vaccine. At first, we use the TMT, which is the Thailand code, for the beginning, and then we track and using key in the manual of the TMT across the supply chain. But the platform here that we built, it contains the field and the data set of the G10, and it also supports the data metrics at the same time. The problem here that we can't use the data metrics is that the first batch of the Sinovac and Sinopharm COVID-19 vaccines, it doesn't contain the data metrics on the packaging. That's why we have to key in manual the G10 in our platform. The challenge of the supply chain here for the track and traceability here and the cold chain is that the collaborations among the stakeholders in supply chain. When we want the data from all stakeholders from supply chain, we need the data to key in at each turning point or each transfer point from one stakeholder to other stakeholders. So when we use the code of each stakeholders, we request them to key in the whole lot number, batch number, expiry date, and the code of the product. So it needs the coordination and collaborations and willingness of each players in the supply chain to make this cold chain of the COVID vaccine track and traceability successful. The update of this system, the track and traceability system, we have the platform that built to support all stakeholders and players in this supply chain, the COVID-19 vaccine track and traceability. So the future development that we plan, because we have all the data set provided from each stakeholder already in our platform. So each stakeholder could input in any data set from each part of supply chain to our platform. In the future, if we have the data metrics, if we have the G10 ready for on the packaging of the vaccine or any other drugs or medical supply, medical device, medical equipment, or any product in the medical system, we can put it on this platform and we can do the track and traceability with the cold chain, with the temperature for the whole supply chain. I would say the update of the system is that if the product is ready for the data metrics, our system could switch the master data from the TMT, which is the Thailand code, to the G10 or data metrics, so that the system can read all the whole lot number, batch number, expiry date, and code of the product at the same time. It will be very useful for the workers or for the whole player in supply chain, because the data matrix, when we scan it, it could extract all the information into our system, so that we can do it in the sense of whole product of the medical product in supply chain that we supported on our platform.